I don't know about you folks, but I want to know if rates matter or if we are just in the winter doldrums. We have seen the 30-year mortgage rate drop about 100 basis points in the winter, so maybe it means nothing. Why don't we talk to Dustin from Convoy Home Loans and see what's what? All right, buddy, what's going on?
Not too much. How about you?
Hey, man, I'm just back from Europe having a good time talking to my friends. But you are in the throes of a wild mortgage market. For a long time, you've been getting hammered with higher rates, higher rates, higher rates. I'm guessing since I've been gone, it's a different story, but maybe I'm wrong.
No, I mean that's 100% true. In the I want to pull the numbers for our own company, but in the last 2 weeks, just the obvious, overview of looking at our pipeline and the amount of applications that we've seen for purchases come in, but also refis have
Oh,
definitely upticked a significant amount. I may have spoken with a client just, for example, a week or 2 weeks ago that may have been quoted by us at 8%, that's now at 7%. That's going to make people jump back in and reconsider whether or not they want to do something now as a purchase or a refi. Just
it
very
is.
clearly, rates matter, right?
Right. Yeah, there's two things that first off, if you guys have been following the channel for any length of time, we know that rates matter and they've only been going up seemingly for 2 years. 100 basis point move to the downside in a 2 week window, maybe 3 week window is significant and will pull demand back even in the winter. That's
That's what's
wild.
crazy. This isn't spring,
No,
right?
this ain't,
This is
this is
winter
not
time.
February or March. It's
Yeah.
the middle of December and this is
Yeah.
happening. Oh, it's
And
getting
then I had this yesterday. Me and John made a video, and we thought this was pretty wild. We went over like kind of maybe the five most popular products across the mortgage industry right now, not just Convoy. And we pulled up all our different, investors, lenders, and the different pricing. But we gave what floor rates look like now. Now these were all with essentially like 2 points, perfect credit. Okay, so we're
okay.
not. This is an average perfect credit, 2 points.
Okay.
Conventional right now, you can buy down to 5.6 with two
Shut up.
points.
Shut up.
5.6.
5.6.
Yeah, on a this is primary. Sorry, this
No,
isn't an investment property. This is a
no.
primary conventional
I just want to
loan.
make I'm just so eight so
Right.
perfect credit. What's that like 760? 780?
780 technically the highest bracket.
All
You
right.
want to be
So
above 7.
780 owner occ 2 points, 20% down.
25 conforming loan limits, not
Okay.
jumbo, none of that. Right. Um,
5.6.
yeah. These are all the 25 down that we're about to go over. So
That's okay. I
it's
mean,
wild.
that's wild.
Yeah.
5.6. Oh my God. And what we're going to see, folks, just so you know, for 2 years, affordability's been getting worse. Guess what happens when rates go from 8 to 5.6? Affordability gets wildly better. It's just how the math works.
Yeah, no, I was mind boggled. I thought we were going to see when we were pulling it up, it was going to be like maybe 6.25 because a lot of people are getting par
5.6.
rates at, mid
Yeah.
sixes right now on conventional.
Par
So,
rates, for those that don't know, mean no points.
exactly.
Ah,
Um,
oh my God.
the next two are government loans, FHA 5.25, VA 5.375, right?
Same
Always
deal.
going to be a
Owner
little bit
occ,
low
perfect credit, 25% down. You're getting 5.25
on FHA, yeah.
today.
Yesterday.
Yes,
And it
yesterday.
hasn't moved. I'll at least share
Okay.
that enough from
Yeah.
yesterday to today.
5.25.
Yeah.
And these are purchase.
These are purchases.
Okay. All right. Damn. Okay.
Um, Now DSCR, this one, sorry, was with 3 points because we can go a little bit lower.
Sure.
DSCR right now with 25 down, using one of the funds that we sell to that's very important. They use the 5-year treasury as kind of our
Okay.
baseline, not the 10-year. That's what they'll trade notes on is the 5-year, and that's obviously dropped quite a bit in the last 3 weeks. We can get down to 6.5 now on a DSCR. 2 weeks
Wow.
ago, the lowest was like 7.6. So this is, it's crazy. I don't think it's hit the masses yet of how big of a drop we're in right now, and how long this is going to last for. We'll see, but still,
Yeah.
it's
We'll
it's
see.
uh
It's
it's going to be
significant.
exciting for us that, been cold for a little bit.
Yeah.
Last one is bridge, your typical 12, 18-month fix and flip type loan.
Mm.
You can get down to 8.5 now. Like,
Wow. This is amazing.
bridge is now almost what DSCR was 2 weeks ago.
Bridge debt is the same as DSCR 2 weeks ago. That's amazing. I can't believe 5.25 FHA, 5.6 conventional, again, 25% down, owner occ, 780 credit. Wild, wild. Um, I've been saying for quite a while, if we break the 7 level, and according to Mortgage Business Daily or whatever it is, we're down to 7.04 as of yesterday's close. We
Yeah,
get
like the
below
average.
7, the average. I don't know what to tell folks. Demand's coming back. And I mean, I don't know if you caught the interview with Adrian yesterday. He was telling me about a single family home in Southern California that was stale, dead, no activity. They were looking at taking a 6-figure price cut. Then Friday happens, right? Jerome Powell, soft, dovish. The weekend, something happened over the weekend. Social media just went bananas with rate drops or something. He had 3 full price offers on Monday by lunchtime. Never had to
Insane.
do the price cut. Crazy,
Insane.
crazy. So
I mean, it's the simple, like a lot of people, and this is, I, I've had a lot of conversations where clients are, trying to get the better deal, and they want to feel that they got the better deal by, submitting and getting a verbal acceptance that the seller will take, 50,000 or 100,000 below asking, right? They feel good.
yeah,
A month ago, it was maybe at 8%, and that payment may have been 7,200,
yeah,
right? Now the seller's like, look, I want it at asking.
yeah.
Now the buyer's got to play in his own mind or her mind. Do I feel good about now that I can get a 7% and the payment's still the same at 7,200?
Yeah.
Or do I
That's
feel good
yeah,
or bad about, the price being where it's at listing rather than 100?
yeah,
My personal opinion when I'm speaking with, my clients is look, most of Americans pay their bills on a monthly basis.
yeah.
A lot
That's the
of it
way it
is
is.
the,
Payment.
monthly payment. Now, situations can change. If you're buying a home you never plan to sell, a plan or your primary that you never, it's your forever home,
Doesn't
50,
matter. Doesn't matter.
exactly. You're flipping this in 2 years? Okay. Okay,
Yeah,
now
that's a
now
different
the
problem.
dollar,
Yeah.
exactly. So it's all, case by case, but it's been very interesting to see that kind of dynamic unfold in the last 2 weeks too.
I got to tell you, I've been doing this a long time. I watch the real estate market and the mortgage market. I cannot remember, even when the Fed whacks rates, I don't remember it falling 100 basis points in roughly 2.5 weeks. That's
No.
bananas.
Yeah. We've seen it go up 100.
Oh yeah,
we've seen,
that's
we've
happened.
seen,
Yeah,
we've seen that, but this is a
yeah,
nice, it's a nice change. Uh, I am a little concerned if this does, even if it stays or keeps at this just somewhat pace into the springtime into next year, because
wild.
inventory, there's no like
No, there's no
magic
magic
button to
switch.
fix that, right?
No, no.
Like I know that a lot of my investors are actually a little bit down about the fact that rates have come back so much because now they're competing against so
Yeah,
many other
suddenly I
people.
have competition. Yeah, no, you're absolutely right. I
Yeah.
loved rates at 8% because
Hmm.
I know, I do what I do, and there's no competition, and I'm the only game in town, and you know, now suddenly there's more competition. And if I'm trying to buy an owner occ quality property and they can get 5, 6, let's be honest, they can pay more. They can pay more than I'm willing to pay.
Exactly.
Yeah. The other
Last
thing
time.
I'll close on this topic with you is what about refis? I saw the stats that refis popped last week. It was up like 10% week on week
14.
and 15% year on year, something like that.
Yeah, it was up 14% I read, and then it was up, which was, I guess, not too surprising, but it was up 10% year over year. 14% week over week, 10%
Oh, okay.
year over
The other
year.
way. Got it.
Um, but refis, a lot of our clients that we've spoken about on your channel are refining out of like hard money, refining
Yeah,
out of bridge debt into DSCR. We can talk about it on our next video, but like prepays a lot of times are hurting people from doing that. But now if
sure.
the payment or rate's low enough, then
Yeah.
paying the
Eat
prepay
it.
makes sense.
Yeah. Very cool. Well, if somebody wanted to reach out to you and see what all these amazing rates could be for them in their situation, how do they do that?
Just go to convoyhomeloans.com and mention you came from ORAT.
Yep. Tell them you came from ORAT. You get Dustin and or Jonathan. Otherwise, no promises. Later.